Let's talk about using the Figma Dark Mode Magic plugin to help you preview your email designs in dark mode. I've pulled up an old email to demonstrate. If you haven't installed it yet, it's free through the Figma community. Once you've installed the plugin, you need to select the content you want to see converted to dark mode. So I'm going to click on the desktop version of my design. Then I'm going to go into plugins and select Dark Mode Magic. It immediately inverts the colors to dark mode. As you can see, there are some things that look great and some things that completely get lost in the background. All of that is intentional so that we can explain how this plugin works. As you can see, we lost some text down here where it says amplitude. The plugin does have a fault in it where if you have a text that is two-toned, so this one has a purple and then a black line, it doesn't seem to invert at all. This is simply just a bug within the plugin. Actual dark mode environments will invert all of the colors. If you want to create an experience that mimics dark mode accurately, for example, you need to show design proofs, you will need to make some changes manually. I'm going to turn this text white since black text reverts into white text in dark mode. Just as a matter of best practice, anytime that we have a tool that does something automatic for us, check the work thoroughly and make any edits necessary. No reason to let a little glitch cause anyone to be alarmed that their text isn't displaying. But as you can see in this module, because this is all one color text and not two-toned, the text inverted just fine. Also, because this is a PNG with a transparent background, there was no change done. It looks absolutely the same as the original version. If you use an SVG image, we could potentially see some funky color inversions. When you go up here, you can see our Ragnarok logo gets lost because this is a dark purple on top of this dark background. You can't see it. If you notice in our footer, the logo is in a lighter tone. It used to be this dark tone, and then we realized when in dark mode, it's no longer accessible. Our solution was to go with a medium-toned purple that displays in both dark and light mode. So let's swap out the logo in the header. I don't recommend what I just did, which is overwriting your original design with dark mode magic. I recommend duplicating your design before making any dark mode adjustments. Another note about dark mode magic is that there isn't a way for you to tell it that certain objects or modules will be sliced. For example, if you want this entire section to be a slice, what you would do is go ahead and revert this section back to its original colors, because as a sliced object, it won't be affected by dark mode. But if this is going to be live text, then go ahead and leave it the way that it is. Even with its lack of complexity, dark mode magic is really easy to just be able to show what dark mode could potentially look like next to a complete design. Remind anyone viewing your files that this is not an exact dark mode rendering. It's close, but there are many factors that play into the exact rendering for the end user. Set expectations that your preview is just an approximation. If you're still confused about where to start with dark mode, or would like some validation on your design approach, our creative and strategy teams are happy to answer your questions or review your work. Reach out to us and schedule a consultation.